Welcome. Thank you for joining. Today, we're going to discuss leadership and communication. I love this topic because over the past year, every call I get seems to be about developing leadership skills. Some people just were promoted into leadership roles and they want to make sure that their communication skills are strong enough for that role. Other individuals want that leadership role and they are seeking our training so that they can develop the skills to be a great leader. Great leaders understand that effective communication is a critical skill for success. Having said that, this is an important aspect of professional development that your company should be offering in order to develop the emerging leaders. What is it that great leaders do when they communicate that makes them inspire and motivate others? My name is Jayne Latz, also known as the communication trainer. And the answers to these questions are posted every week in 1-minute videos on all my social media channels. If anyone watching or participating in this live stream watches those videos, please let me know in the comments section on what platform you're watching. In this live stream, I am going to share just five of the more recent tips that have been posted so I can keep you up to date on some of the communication behaviors that will help you build your leadership skills. So one tip is participate in professional development. In addition to improving public speaking skills, a program can help you to improve eye contact, body language, two very important skills for becoming a powerful leader. Participating in professional development programs will help you and other leaders improve their skills and their knowledge in areas such as communication, problem solving, and decision making. If you were to Google leadership skills, what does it take to be a strong leader? The term communication skills almost always comes up, no matter where you're finding the research. These skills related to communication are essential for effective leadership, and they can be honed during ongoing training. The ability to communicate, understand, and be credible is essential to great leadership. Speaking of credibility, tip 2 is establish credibility. You establish credibility by how you communicate with others. A powerful communication style and a belief that an individual is qualified to conduct the presentation makes people pay attention to their leader. Credibility helps to build trust between the leader and their team or stakeholders. When a leader is seen as credible, their words and actions are perceived as being honest and trustworthy. And this helps to establish a strong foundation for effective leadership. Credibility can also help to enhance a leader's reputation, both within an organization as well as in a wider community. And credibility can increase a leader's influence and ability to pursue others. I usually start my live streams by asking where you're calling in from, because I just love that we reach people around the world. So take a second now to type in the comments and let me know where you are located. I just enjoy that. I myself should share. I'm in the New York metropolitan area. My office was in Manhattan, which is why I have this background prior to COVID. And now I am in the metro area. So please share where you are located. And while you're typing, let me know what are some ways that you can establish credibility. And thank you, Nama, for joining from the UK, a place that I am well overdue for visiting soon. So, number 3, and so important, find opportunities to network. Network provides leaders with the opportunity to connect and grow, from other professionals in their industry, and it allows them to learn from others. I myself neglected networking for a while after the quarantine period and the pandemic, and I've recently returned. It's important to introduce yourself to people with similar interests, facilitate collaboration, and connect. A matter of fact, one way that I am facilitating collaboration, and be on the lookout, is soon I will be interviewing some of my colleagues from networking on this very platform. I will be doing interviews so you can have the opportunity to meet some of my networking colleagues. Networking helps leaders develop their personal brand and increases their visibility, just like I'm hoping to do for my colleagues. So don't be afraid to network and get your name out there. And of course, it's important to practice small talk, something my clients are always asking to practice and gain more insight into. What's an example of a question you might ask someone when you want to start small talk? Because you might have a meeting and it's just you and maybe even the CEO in the Zoom room or in the conference room. And rather than just sit there and maybe look at your phone, perhaps say, "How was your weekend? I hope you had a good weekend." And if that seems too intrusive with the CEO, how about just saying, "I can't believe how beautiful it is out today. Spring is certainly here." It's very simple. Don't overthink it. Let me know what's an example of small talk that you like to facilitate when you're in a room. Quick tip number 4, practice good daily habits. Leaders practice good habits to enhance their productivity, their effectiveness, and overall well-being. A couple of the examples that we shared on our social media when the tip was up is start the day with a positive mindset. Stay hydrated. I always have my water bottle nearby. No matter how much I drink, I don't drink enough. Practice mindful breathing. Pose and position yourself in a strong manner and think before you speak. My personal favorite, my daily habit that I practice is a vigorous workout routine. I am blessed. I have a very nice gym in my house, and I work out for quite a while each morning. And yes, it does take away from my time at my desk, but it gets me ready and energized for each day. How do you start your day? What's an example? Do you meditate? Do you do yoga? Do you work out? Or do you just grab a really good cup of joe? What is your way to start your day? At this moment, before I even go on to the next tip, I'd like for you to think about your leadership skills. Do you feel that you have the ability to lead a team? Do you already lead a team, but you're looking for ways to improve your communication to advance in your career? We have 2 very exciting opportunities coming up. Yes, tomorrow, almost, I guess it's like 12 and 24 hours almost from now, I am giving a 1-hour webinar workshop on this topic, elevate your leadership, proven strategies for effective communication. You might say, well, I'm here now. Aren't I learning it? No, I am sharing completely different information tomorrow. You might see that very pretty design called a QR code. And for anyone that's not familiar with a QR code, take your phone. I know we often say put them away when someone's speaking, but take your phone, open the photo, the picture taking, but don't click on it. Just open as if you were going to take a picture and hold it up to where it says scan me. You should see a little link show up. Click on that link, and that will take you to all the details for you to read after this live stream, and then click to join. We will also put the link in the description box for anyone who is not familiar with the QR code, but learn it. It's the new way, and it's fun, and it's great. The following week, I am beyond excited. First time ever to answer the call for everyone looking for these leadership skills and doesn't necessarily have the time or budget for the private one-to-one training. I am offering for the first time ever group training, mastering communication for leadership success. And we're giving it 2 different sections because we know we have people from around the globe. So we have to satisfy the time zones all over. So as you see here, one of them will be Saturdays. I know that's a very, very popular time. Grab it from 1:30 to 2:30 because seats are only limited to 5 per group. And for those who prefer during the week, because we had a lot of requests for that, grab the seat for the 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Each section is limited to just 5 individuals. Just 5 individuals. Why? Because we want to make sure that you have enough time to ask all your questions, interact, learn from each other. If we have a large group, the learning will be limited, and I want you to get the maximal amount of learning in just 5 sessions. So again, open that camera on your phone and queue up that link to sign up after the live stream. You might say, well, what's going to go on? And again, nothing that we just discussed is a part of this program. We will be covering 10 techniques in those training programs. We keep each section, as I said, to just 5 people because we have a lot to cover. Some of the techniques will include developing a dynamic voice. We'll speak about that tomorrow in the webinar, but we'll have more time to develop the voice during the training program. We'll talk about how to get rid of those distracting filler words, like you know. So many people don't even realize that they're using those words excessively. We'll teach you how to reduce stage fright. Yes, we all get it. A little anxiety, butterflies, our throat gets dry when we're speaking, when there's the CEO in the room, major stakeholders, high-end clients. It is so important that we learn techniques to reduce that stage fright. Understanding nonverbal communication, developing gravitas, executive presence, and so much more. Have I gotten you excited? I hope so. There's always more to learn. We packaged it in an affordable way so that you can walk away with greater insight, greater awareness, greater understanding, and greater ability to make change in your communication skills. Okay, are we ready for the last tip today? Again, these are just 5 of our 52 tips. I want you to be sure to connect on social media so that you can always see 1-minute video. 1-minute video. So the last tip today is establish authority. Authority helps leaders to set clear expectations and standards for their team members. By establishing their authority, leaders can communicate what is expected of the members and what the consequences are if those expectations are not met. Leading a team effectively takes authority. Authority can help leaders to make difficult decisions and enforce policies that are in the best interests of the organization. When a leader has established authority, their team members are more likely to respect their decisions and follow their guidance. Presenting, listening, directing, and delegating are all included in this skill set. Decisions made by individuals in leadership roles benefit the whole organization as well as the individual team member. As I mentioned, we post these 1-minute videos every week. Every week, be on the lookout on all social media platforms. By mastering your communication skills, by learning these tools, plus the additional ones that we will post throughout the year, as well as what I will be teaching tomorrow and in the small groups, you will develop those leadership skills that will help you to accelerate your career success. Thank you for joining this live stream today, and I hope to see you as soon as tomorrow. Wishing you great continued success.